you're moving, I kind of like immediately react.
I could really see the difference in the stability of the image. So when I was moving around the map and spraying, the image was moving a lot less, and it really made it quite a lot easier to play the game. And I could see the bullets like flying through the air and where they were landing a lot more clear.
When I flick other people, it's more accurate than without. It even helps me to perform when I spray. I can see the spread even easier than I do without. And when I do hard turns, the screen is more floating.
Somehow it actually helps you with increasing your ability to aim in the game, because, as I already said, it makes everything feel a lot smoother, and because of that, it's actually easier to hit the enemies while I'm playing, which is great, especially for games like Overwatch, which I'm currently playing, or games like Counter-Strike, or I think even games like fast-paced games like Dota, where you have like team fights where a lot of stuff happens. It will actually help you with keeping the overview of the game and controlling your mouse and your accuracy better. So if I had to decide like what feature is actually the best on this monitor, I would say it's the diag feature, because it impresses your gameplay by a lot.
Like the drum in the deep, and the water from around slowly weeps. Like your eyes, cold as ice, dead as the dark. Was our love after all just a watermark in the frozen lake there reflected? I was suddenly disconnected. Now the darkness is approaching, flooding in my tears, my heart is choking.
Everyone grips the mouse differently, so how can one mouse work for all? Different sizes and shapes for your options. Pick the one that fits your grip for long-lasting comfort and gameplay. With driverless design, you just plug and play.
FACEIT is the biggest competitive gaming platform with more than 10 million users. Play CSGO the way it should be played and win daily prizes. Communities from your region and skill level are just around the corner with hubs. Play like the pros in FPL, find new friends, and dominate the leaderboards. Experience real progression in our leagues and ladders. Queue solo or with your friends and climb up the ranks to reach that top spot. Track your stats, match history, and more from your profile. Turn your hard-earned FACEIT points won in hubs, leagues, and tournaments into real prizes. Head to the FACEIT shop for a cheeky PC upgrade or that one skin you've been eyeing. Sign up for free now.
I feel like Dyke is one good innovation that Zoe made. They disabled the blurriness of the game that you feel like in every first-person shooter. I don't know how to say, but much more comfortable to play. Like when you move quickly, you still can see all these platforms.
It kind of feels like it's easier to track the targets. When I'm spraying, I can more clearly see like the movements that the targets are doing. So it just feels like kind of smoother to adapt to like movement. If they're moving, I kind of like immediately react.
I could really see the difference in the stability of the image. So when I was moving around the map and spraying, the image was moving a lot less, and it really made it quite a lot easier to play the game. And I could see the bullets flying through the air and where they were landing a lot more clear.
When I flicked other people, it's more accurate than without. It even helps me to perform when I spray. I can see the spread even easier than I do without. And when I do hard turns, the screen is more floating.
Somehow it actually helps you with increasing your ability to aim in the game, because, as I already said, it makes everything feel a lot smoother, and because of that, it's actually easier to hit the enemies while I'm playing, which is great, especially for games like Overwatch, which I'm currently playing, or games like Counter-Strike, or I think even games like fast-paced games like Dota, where you have like team fights where a lot of stuff happens. It will actually help you with keeping the overview of the game and controlling your mouse and your accuracy better. So if I had to decide like what feature is actually the best on this monitor, I would say it's the Dyke feature, because it impresses your gameplay by a lot.
Like the drumming deep and the water from around slowly weeps, like your eyes cold as ice, dead as the dark. Was our love after all just a watermark in the frozen lake there reflected? I was suddenly disconnected. Now the darkness is approaching, flooding in my tears, my heart is choking.
Everyone grips the mouse differently, so how can one mouse work for all? different sizes and shapes for your options. Pick the one that fits your grip for long-lasting comfort and gameplay. With driverless design, you just plug and play.
Faceit is the biggest competitive gaming platform with more than 10 million users. Play CSGO the way it should be played and win daily prizes. Communities from your region and skill level are just around the corner with hubs. Play like the pros in FPL, find new friends, and dominate the leaderboards. Experience real progression in our leagues and ladders. Queue solo or with your friends and climb up the ranks to reach that top spot. Track your stats, match history, and more from your profile. Turn your hard-earned Faceit points won in hubs, leagues, and tournaments into real prizes. Head to the Faceit shop for a cheeky PC upgrade or that one skin you've been eyeing. Sign up for free now.
I feel like Dyke is one good innovation that Zoe made. They disabled the blurriness of the game that you feel like in every first-person shooter. I don't know how to say, but much more comfortable to play. Like when you move quickly, you still can see all these platforms.
It kind of feels like it's easier to track the targets. When I'm spraying, I can more clearly see like the movements that the targets are doing. So it just feels like kind of smoother to adapt to like movement. If they're moving, I kind of like immediately react.
I could really see the difference in the stability of the image. So when I was moving around the map and spraying, the image was moving a lot less, and it really made it quite a lot easier to play the game. And I could see the bullets like flying through the air and where they were landing a lot more clear.
When I flick other people, it's more accurate than without. It even helps me to perform when I spray. I can see the spread even easier than I do without. And when I do hard turns, the screen is more floating.
Somehow it actually helps you with increasing your ability to aim in the game, because, as I already said, it makes everything feel a lot smoother. And because of that, it's actually easier to hit the enemies while I'm playing, which is great, especially for games like Overwatch, which I'm currently playing, or games like Counter-Strike, or I think even games like fast-paced games like Dota, where you have like team fights where a lot of stuff happens. It will actually help you with keeping the overview of the game and controlling your mouse and your accuracy better. So if I had to decide like what feature is actually the best on this monitor, I would say it's the direct feature, because it impresses your gameplay by a lot.
Like the drumming deep and the water from around slowly weeps. Like your eyes, cold as ice, dead as the dark. Was our love after all just a watermark in the frozen lake that reflected? All of a suddenly disconnected. Now the darkness is approaching, flooding in my tears, my heart is choking.
Everyone grips the mouse differently, so how can one mouse work for all? Different sizes and shapes for your options. Pick the one that fits your grip for long-lasting comfort and gameplay. With driverless design, you just plug and play.
Faceit is the biggest competitive gaming platform with more than 10 million users. Play CSGO the way it should be played and win daily prizes. Communities from your region and skill level are just around the corner with hubs. Play like the pros in FPL, find new friends, and dominate the leaderboards. Experience real progression in our leagues and ladders. Queue solo or with your friends and climb up the ranks to reach that top spot. Track your stats, match history, and more from your profile. Turn your hard-earned Faceit points won in hubs, leagues, and tournaments into real prizes. Head to the Faceit shop for a cheeky PC upgrade or that one skin you've been eyeing. Sign up for free now.
I feel like Dyke is one good innovation that Zoe made. They disabled the blurriness of the game that you feel like in every first-person shooter. I don't know how to say, but much more comfortable to play. Like when you move quickly, you still can see all those platforms.
It kind of feels like it's easier to track the targets. When I'm spraying, I can more clearly see like the movements that the targets are doing. So it just feels like kind of smoother to adapt to like movement. If they're moving, I kind of like immediately react.
I could really see the difference in the stability of the image. So when I was moving around the map and spraying, the image was moving a lot less, and it really made it quite a lot easier to play the game. And I could see the bullets like flying through the air and where they were landing a lot more clear.
When I flick other people, it's more accurate than without. It even helps me to perform when I spray. I can see the spread even easier than I do without. And when I do hard turns, the screen is more floating.
Somehow it actually helps you with increasing your ability to aim in the game, because, as I already said, it makes everything feel a lot smoother, and because of that, it's actually easier to hit the enemies while I'm playing, which is great, especially for games like Overwatch, which I'm currently playing, or games like Counter-Strike, or I think even games like fast-paced games like Dota, where you have like team fights where a lot of stuff happens. It will actually help you with keeping the overview of the game and controlling your mouse and your accuracy better. So if I had to decide like what feature is actually the best on this monitor, I would say it's the Dyke feature, because it impresses your gameplay by a lot.
Like the drum in the deep, and the water from around slowly weeps. Like your eyes, cold as ice, dead as the dark. Was our love after all just a watermark in the frozen lake that reflected? I was suddenly disconnected. Now the darkness is approaching, flooding in my tears, my heart is choking.
Everyone grips the mouse differently, so how can one mouse work for all? Different sizes and shapes for your options. Pick the one that fits your grip for long-lasting comfort and gameplay. With driverless design, you just plug and play.
Faceit is the biggest competitive gaming platform with more than 10 million users. Play CSGO the way it should be played and win daily prizes. Communities from your region and skill level are just around the corner with hubs. Play like the pros in FPL, find new friends, and dominate the leaderboards. Experience real progression in our leagues and ladders. Queue solo or with your friends and climb up the ranks to reach that top spot. Track your stats, match history, and more from your profile. Turn your hard-earned Faceit points won in hubs, leagues, and tournaments into real prizes. Head to the Faceit shop for a cheeky PC upgrade or that one skin you've been eyeing. Sign up for free now.
I feel like Dyke is one good innovation that Zoe made. They disabled the blurriness of the game that you feel like in every first-person shooter. I don't know how to say, but much more comfortable to play. Like when you move quickly, you still can see all those platforms.
It kind of feels like it's easier to track the targets. When I'm spraying, I can more clearly see like the movements that the targets are doing. So it just feels like kind of smoother to adapt to like movement. If they're moving, I kind of like immediately react.
I could really see the difference in the stability of the image. So when I was moving around the map and spraying, the image was moving a lot less, and it really made it quite a lot easier to play the game. And I could see the bullets like flying through the air and where they were landing a lot more clear.
When I flick other people, it's more accurate than without. It even helps me to perform when I spray. I can see the spread even easier than I do without. And when I do hard turns, the screen is more floating.
Somehow it actually helps you with increasing your ability to aim in the game, because, as I already said, it makes everything feel a lot smoother, and because of that, it's actually easier to hit the enemies while I'm playing, which is great, especially for games like Overwatch, which I'm currently playing, or games like Counter-Strike, or I think even games like fast-paced games like Dota, where you have like team fights where a lot of stuff happens. It will actually help you with keeping the overview of the game and controlling your mouse and your accuracy better. So if I had to decide like what feature is actually the best on this monitor, I would say it's the Dyke feature, because it impresses your gameplay by a lot.
Like the drumming deep and the water from around slowly weeps. Like your eyes, cold as ice, dead as the dark. Was our love after all just a watermark in the frozen lake there reflected? I was suddenly disconnected. Now the darkness is approaching, flooding in my tears, my heart is choking.
Alright, hello and welcome everyone to the grand finals of Pakistan versus UAE series, brought to you by IGN Gaming, sponsored by Zoe, or banned by BenQ, and in partnership with Faceit. The grand finals of Pakistan versus UAE series is about to go live between Team Nasr Esports and Team Portal Esports. Now, first of all, we can have a look at the lineups of both of the teams. Now, on Team Nasr Esports, obviously we do have Havoc, Breaker, Nami, KitKat, and Kazoo, the same lineup that has been just dominating this tournament throughout. And on Team Portal Esports, we have Pokemon, Trans, Shooter, Soulmate, and Edzarai. Again, the same lineup, no changes on the Team Portal Esports side as well. So now the first map is going to be Nuke, which is actually Team Nasr Esports pick. And I'm really surprised and excited about it because we haven't seen a Nuke map in this tournament so far. Talking about the other maps, the second map is going to be Mirage, which is Team Portal Esports pick. And the third map and the decider is going to be Inferno. So we are about to go live actually with the first map. So I mean, my prediction would be Team Nasr Esports, thinking that they did chose Nuke for their side. I think it might be able to get the first map in their favor, but we'll just have to see about that. Now jumping into the game. The first round is actually live, and I'm really sorry about the delay over here, but Team Nasr Esports, they seem to be winning this right now, and a lot of shots being missed over there. Trans and Havoc, both of them are just so low currently. And Havoc, he does get suckled on to Trans and Team Nasr Esports. They're gonna get the first round on board for themselves. Again, this is a best of 3 match at the grand finals of Pakistan versus UAE series. And I'm really sorry about the delay in the first round, but Team Nasr Esports, they are gonna get the first round on board for themselves. The second round, 4 rifles on them, a UMP on to Breaker. Havoc is gonna be... He will spot down Soulmate, takes him down, but he will get tagged down to 60 HP though. There are 2 more players towards ARM. Let's see if Havoc can get those kills as well. Gonna spot another player, takes him down. That's another kill on to Shooter, now making it a 5 versus 2. This should be an easy round now for Team Nasr Esports. Both players with P250s. France is now the last player alive. So 2 rounds now will come up in favor of the T side. They're going to be planting the bomb towards B. Krant again, he's the last player alive. He's just going to look for some exit frags over here. See if he can find a few kills. There is a player towards his right though, but he's not going to peek him just yet. He does. Breaker spots him up and takes down Trans. Team Nasr Esports. 2 rounds for them, and now it should be a full buy coming in for Team Portal Esports. I think at this point no one was expecting Team Nasr Esports to go for Nuke, and that includes Team Portal Esports as well. But again, we'll just have to see what they have to deliver. 2 AUGs and 3 M4s. Again, they couldn't afford an op just yet. Nasr Esports still sticking to their buy from the second round. Again, this is the best of 3 matchup. First map is Nuke, which is actually Team Nasr Esports pick. Second map is going to be Mirage, which is Team Portal Esports pick. And the decider map. What is happening over here? Pokemon spotted Havoc quite easily. Got a kill onto him, but Kazoo equalizes the man advantage by getting a kill onto Soulmate. Now, Team Nasr Esports are going to be pushing in towards B. KitKat. Pushing in further. They're going to Molotov every single spot. Execute towards B. Let's see if Team Portal Esports can retake this. 4 versus 4. Pokemon. Control. Let's see if he can get a few kills over here. Gets tagged down to 76 HP. Nami does get second on to France. KitKat coming in, taking down Pokemon. As I gets second on to Breaker, now making it a 3 versus 2. Both of the players are so low on Team Nasr Esports. 29 HP onto Nami and 11 HP onto Kazoo, and Team Portal Esports, they are going to go for the save. So 3 rounds now coming in favor of Team Nasr, and Good execute from their side towards B. All the important kills towards Pokemon and Trans. But what happened to Havoc in the last round was just so unexpected. Pokemon, he could have knifed him over there, but again, decided to go for the kill. Now, they are going to go for another eco, but still they have 2 AUGs with them. Zoo spots Pokemon, takes him down, but he will get tagged down to 15 HP though. KitKat has spotted another player over here who was actually Shooter. Now ball might go towards B-Trans. He has a P250 with him. He can potentially make a play over here. Takes down KitKat. Shooter takes down Havoc, making it a 3 versus 3. It is now a double round for Team Pearl Esports. Kazoo is still tagged down to 15 HP. Nami and Breaker, all hopes on them now. Breaker is going to be pushing in. First beat takes down AZI. There's a player right above him. Spots him down, takes down as well, but Shooter gets the trade kill on to Breaker, and now in a 1 versus 2, Shooter will get taken down by Nami. What a good shot that was. 4 straight rounds coming in for the T side. Again, it was sort of an eco round because only 2 players had the guns with them on the city side. But now another full buy. Shooter gets the op with him. And the one thing that I am excited about is Shooter versus Nami. Both operators are just so skillful, and I would love to see them go up against each other. And Team Pearl Esports, they are on the CT side, so they need rounds as much as they can. But again, this map is considered to be one of the city-sided maps. Still, they have lost 4 rounds in a row. Proper execute coming in from Team Nasr. Look at Breaker and Havoc. 7 kills for Havoc. 6 kills for Breaker right now. Look at Shooter coming in towards Secret. Let's see if we can get a few kills over here. Molotovs being deployed, and that is gonna hurt him a lot. 17 HP on Shooter now. That was definitely not worth it, but now they are gonna be pushing in towards him. KitKat trails down by getting a kill onto Soulmate. Kazoo taking down Shooter. Opera has been dropped now, making it a 4 versus 3 Pokemon. Let's see if we can make something happen over here. Takes down KitKat. 1. It has been down 3 versus 3. Kazoo gets a kill onto Trans. Now they're gonna be pushing in towards A, and Nami gonna get the bomb plant. Team Pearl Esports, they don't have the defuse kit as well, so they need to hurry this up. 2 versus 2 retake. AZI and Pokemon, both players with the AUGs. No utility at all. Haven't spotted a player towards right yet, but AZI takes down Nami, and AZI will spot Kazoo down as well. Good kill from AZI. And Team Pearl Esports will get the first round on board for themselves. So almost a goner for them, because again, Shooter tried to go aggressive towards Secret, but didn't work out for him. In fact, he got tagged down to 17 HP just because of those Molotovs and nades coming in from Team Nasr Esports. And Breaker was able to get that easy kill onto him. Now 4-1 in the scoreline. Nami gets the off for himself as well. Pokemon has spotted Kazoo, tags him down to 4 HP. Through the smoke, he takes him down as well. Can really pick into the round now, Team Pearl Esports. Pokemon can get another kill onto Nami, takes him down. Opera has been dropped from the T side. Good kills from Pokemon. Now they need to make sure they get this round for themselves, Team Pearl Esports, because Again, they don't have a lot of money lying around. Still a minute remaining for Team Nasr Esports to execute towards a certain side. 3 versus 5 in the favor of the CT side. Franz is playing towards A. One of the star players for Team Esports, and this is now going to be an actually B execute. They're going to drop in from Vents, and look at that from Pokemon. Tags down Breaker to 4 HP as well. Was definitely not expecting that, especially through the smoke shooter. Now he has a lot of work to do over here. He is holding side currently. Pokemon again coming in from tunnels, takes down Kit Kat, gets another kill onto Breaker. 3 kills for him so far in the round. Havoc, he does get a kill onto Trans. Actually 4 kills for Pokemon right now in this round. Let's see if he can get the ace though. Havoc is the last player alive, making it a 1 versus 4 now. Pokemon will get the op. Now in a 1 versus 4. Let's see if we can try to... Actually, time is over. So another round coming in for Team Portal Esports. 4-2 will be the scoreline now. Good kills from Pokemon. Just reading every single one of the players from Team Nasr so perfectly. AUGs and AK onto Pokemon and 4 onto Trans. They have good money now, but Havoc gets an opening kill onto Soulmate, making it a 4 versus 5 now. And Breaker gonna try to get that. They do have 3 deagles with them, not a full buy round this time for Team Nasr. Only there was an AK onto Havoc, who was able to save it from the last round. Breaker will get that AUG as well. He has the bomb. Gonna plant the bomb towards B now. They have the B side control with them. Team Portal Esports, they need to retake this one. 4 versus 5. Azadai takes down Kazoo, making it a 4 versus 4. But Kit Kat is in a good position. Takes down Azadai. 4 versus 3 now. Bomb has been planted towards B now. Shooter just got a kill on a certain side. Breaker takes down Pokemon quite easily over there. And they have spotted more players over here. 3 kills for Breaker in this one. Just because of that position from Breaker, Team Portal Esports, they had no chance at all to get these kills. Look at Breaker taking down Pokemon. Then he knew exactly where both of the players were, taking both of them down quite easily. Now, Team Nasr Esports will get 5 rounds for themselves on the T side of this map. Trans, he has spotted a player over here who was actually Nami. He's gonna miss the first shot onto Trans, and that is gonna cost him a lot. Again, Trans is the player you do not want to mess with. Pokemon coming in towards tunnels. Let's see if he's gonna peek towards mid or not. Shooter is gonna peek. Nami takes him down. What a shot that was. Nami already had that angle locked in. And Shooter, he doesn't care at all. Takes him down, making it a 4 versus 5. Again, the man advantage is on the CT side. Havoc now again playing the position he loves to play towards trophy room. Not gonna find anyone as of yet because there's no player towards ramp right now for the CT side. The Team Nasr Esports, they just seem confused right now, but they might go for an A push or they might drop from tunnels towards B. But Shooter has them logged in, gets another kill onto Havoc. He's gonna peek again. There's still one more player. Trans takes on both of them, and again a 3rd kill for Trans. As I said, 2 kills actually, but again, as I said, the shot that Nami missed onto Trans earlier was not a shot to be missed because again, he's not gonna let you go that easily. Team Portal Esports now moving in close to Team Nasr 3-5, only 2 rounds behind. There's gonna be a secret push now coming in for Team Nasr. Azrai, let's see if he can get a few kills over here through the smoke. He will tag down 2 of the players. There is a force buy though from the T side. Only a CZ onto Kazoo. But Nami, he still has an off with him. Let's see if he can get a kill over here. He's gonna get the boost, but he's not gonna risk it though, because this op means a lot to them. Team Nasr. A flash for his teammate now, KitKat. But no peeks from Team Pearl Esports just like that. Nami, he hasn't spotted up there yet, but he does spot him. What was that flick on the shooter? Takes him down. Opera has been dropped on the CT. What a perfect shot from Nami. But Trans, he does get second onto Havoc. Pokemon has this angle logged in towards Nami. If he can get this kill onto him, takes him down. Now this is huge for Team Pearl Esports. Now a 3 vs 3 retake. Breaker takes down Trans. Azrai coming in from ramp. Needs to get a kill onto KitKat over here. Breaker, he takes down Pokemon 2 vs 2. Azrai, he needs his teammate right now. Soulmate gets the kill onto Breaker. Now KitKat in a 1 vs 2. Let's see if he can clutch this out. If he can kill the bomber right now. He does kill him, and I don't think they have enough time. KitKat has the bomb planted right where he wants it to be. A perfect round. This is going to be for Team Nasr Esports. KitKat just playing it so perfectly and almost taking down Azrai. But I don't think Azrai will be able to save this one. Yeah, he's going to die over there with his op. Team Nasr Esports, a good round for them. Even though the round was looking in favor of the CT side, but Team Nasr Esports just stealing the round from Team Portal. Azrai just couldn't give Soulmate the cover that he needed over there. And a good 1 vs 2 clutch from Breaker. And a fast ambush coming in now for Team Nasr. Was an eco round from Team Portal though. Nami and KitKat getting their respective kills, making it a 5 vs 3 now. Team Portal, they should look for exit frags, because there's no way they can go for the retake this time. Soulmate has a CZ with him, takes down Breaker quite easily. He will get taken down by Nami. Havoc getting a kill on a Pokemon shooter, the last player alive who has a scout with him. And they have spotted him. KitKat gets an easy kill onto him. Team Nasr Esports now 7 rounds for them. Again, this is a CT-sided match. They need all the rounds that they can get on the CT side, Team Pearl Esports. Otherwise, it is going to be really hard for them to get more rounds on the T side than they can on the CT. 5 M4s this time. They are just so broke. They need this round. And it is going to be a fast push as it looks like coming in. Trans gets himself in a good position for this play. Let's see if he can make a play over here. Gets second onto Kazoo and takes down Nami as well. But he will get taken down by Havoc though in a 2 vs 3 this time in favor of the T side. I have no idea how did they manage to get this in their favor, Team Nasr Esports. Havoc will get tagged down to 6 HP. Those were good kills from Trans and Team Portal Esports. Now they need to retake the side. Pokemon and Soulmate are alive. Pokemon gets an easy kill onto Havoc because he was already tagged down solo. Soulmate spots Breaker and he's gonna spot KitKat as well. Team Pearl Esports get the 4th round for themselves. Let's just have a look again at that play from Trans. He got himself in a perfect position for this play towards the roof. And look at that, taking down Kazoo and Nami, both of them so easily. And that definitely ensured the round for the CT side. And good retake from Soulmate as well, getting both of the kills towards side. Pokemon giving him a good cover. Team Pearl Esports now not that far away from Nasr. Kazoo is gonna be pushing in really fast now. Takes down the shooter quite easily, getting the early advantage this time. Trans again towards hot roof, takes down a Breaker. He's gonna go aggressive now. See if we can find a few more kills over here. A 4 vs 4, no need to go for some foolish peaks. But look at Soulmate taking down Kazoo. Getting the advantage this time around in their favor. Trans is in such a good position if they spot him or not. Ooh, actually, and Trans does get second onto Havoc. Bomb has been dropped. This is perfect play from Team Pearl Esports. everything that they needed. But again, Nami and KitKat, they are still alive. Nami, we know how dangerous of a player he is. With his Zob is trying to get an opening kill towards A side. KitKat will recover the bomb. Zedai has spotted KitKat, takes him down. Nami, the last player alive, and 1 versus 4, makes it a 1 versus 3 this time. But Pokemon is in a good position. He can definitely get this kill quite easily on Nami if Nami doesn't decide to check Vents. 25 seconds remaining. Is he gonna go for this or not? They don't have a lot of money though, Team Nasr Esports. They can't just get the bomb planted for themselves. Obviously that will make them easier to get a buy in the next round. He has recovered the bomb, just checking out every single corner. Let's see if he gets a bomb planted. He's gonna go for the fake one. Gets another kill on his soulmate. Such a dangerous player, Nami, but Azadai will take him down. Team Portal Esports getting 5 rounds for them. 2 more rounds behind now from Nasr Esports. This is the, I think, 3rd time Shooter has bought up on the CT side. Let's see if he can make this work now. Eco round for the T's. Team Portal Esports, they do not want to lose this round. Look at that shot from Havoc. Can take down Shooter so easily. What a shot that was. I mean, that was a crispy shot. I mean, just amazed. Shooter, he was an AWPer. He had the angle locked in, and Havoc, he didn't care even a bit. He's looking for a second shot over here as well, and takes down Azadai. Now that is exactly what they needed. Team Nasr Esports, 2 kills for Havoc and 2 kills from the Deagle. Well, 5 versus 3. They are not gonna go get those rifles or guns just yet. Pokemon does take down Havoc, but he will get taken down by Breaker. Good peek from him. All on to Soulmate and Trans. Now again, if they lose this round, Team Portal Esports, it is gonna be disastrous for them. Look at Nami spot Trans, gets second onto him, and now Soulmate in a 1 versus 4. I don't think he has any chance to go for the retake in this one because Nasr Esports, they are just on fire right now. Team Portal, they needed this round so badly and just couldn't hold their positions. Shooter getting taken down by Havoc. I think that round goes for Havoc. Getting those 2 kills on a Shooter and then Azadai towards mid. Short them the round, but now Team Nasr Esports, they will jump towards the 8th round for themselves. 8-5 will be the score line. Gonna be looking for some exit frag over here. He does take down KitKat, gets another kill on a Breaker, but Kazoo will get a deagle shot onto Soulmate, and Team Nasr now 8 rounds on board for them. Second last round of the first half. Team Portal, they should go for an eco on this one. Actually, they're gonna go for a force buy now. That is interesting stuff from Team Portal. 2 UMPs and 3 seasons on players. Are they gonna stack a specific side or they're gonna go aggressive? We just have to see about that. Fast air push coming in. Actually, they're gonna drop in towards Vents now, Team Nasr. They're not gonna be expecting. Over there, Havoc gets 2 kills onto Pokemon and Soulmate. So easily. Soulmate should have been able to get that trade kill for his teammate, but just couldn't. That Kazoo gets taken down by Shooter with his CZ. Still something coming in for Team Portal. Even a single kill will count right now. Havoc does get second on the Trans, making it 4 versus 2 now. No primary weapon on the CT side this time. Only 2 CZs onto Shooter and Azadai. This round looks like it's all over for Team Portal Esports. Azadai, he does get second on the Breaker. Bomb is dropped right in front of them. Havoc coming in. He's gonna take down Shooter. His 4th kill in the round. Let's see if he can get the ace though. He will get taken down by Nami, and Team Nasr Esports now 9 rounds for them. Last round of the first half. Team Portal Esports, they need this round so badly. 3 seasons on them, a deagle on to Pokemon. We know how deadly he is with his deagle, so let's see if he can make a play over here. A trance with his UMP. He's gonna spray down through the smoke. He will get tagged down to 35 HP though now. Nasr Esports, they're gonna be pushing into a trophy room. Pokemon gets the second kill actually. 1 kill for Pokemon. Soulmate takes down Nami, but Breaker is gonna get both of those kills, trading them down, now making it a 2 versus 2. Still a doable round for Team Portal Esports. Soulmate and Pokemon, they have done their job in that round. Now it's all on to Azadai and Shooter. There's an AWP drop right in front of Azadai and AK as well. So they will have the weapons for them, but Kazoo, they have already entered Team Nasr Esports towards the A side. Again, it is all in this time for both of the teams. The last round of the first half, Kazoo is in a good position. He can get eventually both of the kills of if Izadai then decides to check that corner. They're gonna be pushing in now. He checked that corner, takes down Kazoo, and now Breaker in a 1 versus 2. He just tagged down to so low. They just need this coordination with them. Molotov from Azadai, but they don't have the defuse kit now. Shooter knows exactly where he is. He just needs to cover his teammate right now. Breaker, but he will take down the bomber. And that is all over for Team Portal Esports in this round. Shooter, he knew exactly where Breaker was. He just needed to land 1 shot onto him because he was just already tagged down to solo. Couldn't get the job done over there for his team, and Team Nasr Esports, they will get to double figures in the first half. 10-5 with the scoreline. So now all the rounds starting from this one count. And look at KitKat, he has a dually going on for himself and a nade as well. Team Nasr Esports on the city side now. KitKat is playing towards Hot Groove, and he has spotted Pokemon. I have no idea how Pokemon survived over there. Barely survived, only left with 4 HP. Breaker has spotted all the players going into a jam. KitKat coming in from the back. He can get a lot of shots over there. Gets a 1-tap with his dually onto Soulmate. He has spotted another. What was that shot from KitKat? Just disrespecting Team Portal Esports. And they're not gonna let him plant the bomb as well. Nami takes down Shooter. Team Nasr Esports now 11 rounds for them. Look at that play again from KitKat with his dualies, getting the first tap onto Pokemon. I mean, that was Soulmate actually, and then another tap onto Trance, just making it look so easy with his dualies. An MP5 onto KitKat. UMP, MP9 is a scout as well. A lot of different weapons this time for Team Nasr, but again, they do have a deagle on his Shooter. Let's see if he can get a few kills over here, especially onto Breaker, because he has a gun with him. If he can take him down, they can recover that M4 as well. But Pokemon already tagged himself. Nami, and Breaker gets an easy kill onto him. Nami gets a kill on his Shooter. The deagle has been dropped. Now only Glocks remaining for the T side this time. An easy round again for Team Nasr. A 3 versus 5 with no weapon on the T's. Evan takes down Soulmate as an Iron Trance quite easily. Again, this is a best of 3 matchup. The next map is going to be Mirage, which is actually Team Portal Esports pick. So let's see if they can go for the same dominance team Nasr Esports are going in this one. Now they're going to go for 5 AKs with them this time. Team Portal Esports, they can get this round for themselves if they play this perfectly, because again, they don't have a lot of long range weapons for them. Team Nasr Esports, a UMP onto Havoc, MP5 onto KitKat, MP9 onto Kazoo. Only a M4 onto Breaker and a Scout onto Nami. But again, Nami is so deadly with the Scout as well. We saw him the last match against Team Fear the Reaper. Soulmate, he does get something onto Breaker, making it a 4 versus 5 now. KitKat knows exactly where Soulmate is, takes him down. He will recover his AK as well. Good kill from Breaker and KitKat, both of them actually. Good teamwork from them. 1 AK has been recovered onto KitKat. One is gonna smoke towards mid, and they might go towards secret actually. Nami again has the ramp push locked from Team Portal. KitKat coming in, takes down Pokemon, but he will get immediately traded down by ZI, making it a 3 versus 3 now. He will definitely use a smoke for his advantage as he takes on Shooter. Havoc, 2 kills for him, taking down Azra and Trans, both of them with his UMP, and the guns will be recovered from Team Nasr Esports. Should have been around for Team Portal, but they even got the early pick into the round as well. Team Nasr, they're just so good with their trade kills. They're not gonna let your opponents get the advantage of a 4 versus 5. They see a 4 versus 5, they will immediately trade and equalize the man advantage. Another eco round this time for Team Portal Esports. Few Eagle and seizes onto them. Let's see if can get something going on for themselves. Pokemon is gonna be pushing in from smoke. Nami is gonna flash this time for his teammate, and this time he has an AWP with him, not even a scout, so gonna be more deadly than the last time. KitKat as well playing towards heaven. Plays his position so perfectly. Pokemon, he does. The player logged in. Let's see if we can get this one tap. But they're not gonna peek him just like that. Team Nasr Shooter hasn't spotted the player yet, but now he does, and he will get taken down by Breaker. Look at Breaker with both of the kills. He knew exactly where Pokemon would be. So reading them so perfectly, Team Nasr. Trans gets a tag onto him. It's tagged down to 30 HP this time. Azrai gets a one tap onto Breaker. Good shot from him. Knows exactly where Nami is as well. Nami will miss that shot onto Azrai by the looks of it. Still 3 players live for Team Portal. Soulmate does get second on to Havoc. Nami gonna miss the first shot, but with his speed of 50, sorry about that, he does get second on to Trans, and now Soulmate and Azrai are left. Soulmate will get that AK one tap from Nami onto Soulmate, and Kazoo will take on Azrai, not even letting them get the bomb plant. Team Nasr Esports only need one more round to jump towards the game point. 14-5 with the score in the grand finals of Pakistan versus UAE series. Everybody, brought to you by Arjun Gaming, sponsored by Zoe, a brand by BenQ, and in partnership with Faceit. $1,500 are on the line right now. Nami again going aggressive towards Secret, gets the shot onto Soulmate, even though it was a full buy from Team Portal Esports. Shooter has the op with him. Pokemon has spotted up there towards Ram, but he will get taken down by Havoc. Good kill from Havoc now, but he will get tagged down to 10 HP though, and he's gonna back off. Good play from him, making it a 3 versus 5 now. Havoc gets another kill on Trans, takes on Azrai with 10 HP. Shooter, he will be able to take down Havoc. Nami getting a trade kill on the Shooter. Team Nasr Esports 15-5 now. There was a reason that they chose Nuke, and I think Team Portal Esports, they were just not prepared for this map. None of us were. And now Team Nasr Esports only need one more round to get the first map for themselves. Look at the kills over here. Havoc has 26 kills in this one. Looks like he definitely has a beef with Team Portal Esports the way he's playing right now. Nami gets a kill onto Azrai. Trans trying to trade him, but Shooter will do that job for him, making it a 4 versus 4 now. They should get this for themselves. But look at Kazoo getting both of those kills. Pokemon gets a trade on Kazoo, but KitKat will trade him down, and it is going to be all over for the first map for Team Portal Esports. Nasr Esports will get the round for them, and they will get the map as well. 16-5 first map has been closed in. We will go live with the second map not more than 5 minutes, so make sure to watch the second map as well. We will be right back after this short break.
I feel like Dyke is one good innovation that Zoe made. They disabled the blurriness of the game that you feel like in every first-person shooter. I don't know how to say, but much more comfortable to play. Like when you move quickly, you still can see all those platforms.
It kind of feels like it's easier to track the targets. When I'm spraying, I can more clearly see like the movements that the targets are doing. So it just feels like kind of smoother to adapt to like movement. If they're moving, I kind of like immediately react.
I could really see the difference in the stability of the image. So when I was moving around the map and spraying, the image was moving a lot less, and it really made it quite a lot easier to play the game. And I could see the bullets like flying through the air and where they were landing a lot more clear.
When I flick other people, it's more accurate than without. It even helps me to perform when I spray. I can see the spread even easier than I do without. And when I do hard turns, the screen is more floating.
Somehow it actually helps you with increasing your ability to aim in the game, because, as I already said, it makes everything feel a lot smoother, and because of that, it's actually easier to hit the enemies while I'm playing, which is great, especially for games like Overwatch, which I'm currently playing, or games like Counter-Strike, or I think even games like fast-paced games like Dota, where you have like team fights where a lot of stuff happens. It will actually help you with keeping the overview of the game and controlling your mouse and your accuracy better. So if I had to decide like what feature is actually the best on this monitor, I would say it's the Dyke feature, because it impresses your gameplay by a lot.
Like the drumming deep and the water from around slowly weeps. Like your eyes, cold as ice, dead as the dark. Was our love after all just a watermark in the frozen lake there reflected? All are suddenly disconnected. Now the darkness is approaching, flooding in my tears, my heart is choking.
Everyone grips the mouse differently, so how can one mouse work for all? Different sizes and shapes for your options. Pick the one that fits your grip for long-lasting comfort and gameplay. With driverless design, you just plug and play.
Faceit is the biggest competitive gaming platform with more than 10 million users. Play CSGO the way it should be played and win daily prizes. Communities from your region and skill level are just around the corner with hubs. Play like the pros in FPL.
Alright everybody, we are about to go live with the second map of the finals of Pakistan versus UAE series, brought to you by Arjun Gaming, sponsored by Zoe, are banned by BenQ, and in partnership with Faceit. Now second map is going to be Mirage, which is actually Team Portal Esports pick, so I want Team Portal to go for some insane plays in this one so they can get this map on for themselves, and we can jump towards the third and decider map of this best of 3 series. Now first map was actually just a dominant map for Team Nasr Esports. I mean, they just played so perfectly, especially talking about Havoc. He got, I think, 29 kills in the first map, even though their score was 16-5. Not many rounds coming out from Team Portal Esports, but this time I want them to do something for themselves, especially Shooter. He needs to play in this one. I mean, they were lacking an opera in the last one, I have to say this, but in this one, Mirage, again, Team Portal Esports, we have seen them go for some good plays. They defeated, I think they got a win on a Team 5 gamers on Mirage as well. So I would love to see them dominate the same way Team Nasr Esports did in the, Nuke. But again, we'll just have to see about that by jumping into the game now. Team Nasr Esports taking on Team Portal Esports. Alrighty then, we are live with the first round. Team Nasr Esports, they're gonna start off on the T side actually. Sorry about that, I think. Okay then, they're gonna go for 3 flashes and a smoke over there. Havoc is gonna drop the smoke towards B shot, and it should be a B push now coming in for Team Nasr Esports. And KitKat gets a one tap onto Shooter. Azadai takes down KitKat though, but he will get taken down by Havoc. Their pistols are just so perfect. Team Nasr Esports, they get the B side on for themselves. 4 versus 2 now in favor of the T side. Bomb has been planted towards B. Nami has spotted Soulmate, takes him down and trans the last player alive. Nami will get a kill onto him as well. Team Nasr Esports winning the first round so easily. 3 kills for Nami. Round coming in for Team Nasr. Just so good with their pistol. Cannot. They were definitely not expecting that push coming in from Team Nasr. I'm just sorry, I'm getting nervous. This is the grand final of Pakistan versus UAE series. I'll try to not do that again. But Breaker, he gets tagged down to 52 HP. Pokemon as well gets tagged down to 34. Only pistols from Team Portal this time. Should be an easy round for Team Nasr. They have 3 AKs going on for themselves and 2 UMPs as well. Breaker takes down Azadai quite easily, making it a 4 versus 5 now. But again, it doesn't matter that much because Team Portal Esports, they just don't have the gunpowder with them. Look at KitKat just farming these kills. He gets 3 kills for themselves. And Team Nasr now 2 rounds for them. Should be a buy coming in from Team Portal. AUG on to Shooter, and 4 rifles, 1 from us on to Azadai, and 3 M4s as well. Now I would not like this map to go one-sided as well. Again, these are the grand finals, and grand finals just shouldn't go on like that. Team Portal Esports, now they are aggressive towards the end. Look at that kills! Look at those kills from Soulmate getting KitKat and Kazoo. Both of them, they went aggressive towards A main, and it did work out for them. And now Breaker is the last player alive for Team Nasr. The bomb is dropped right towards A main. He knows exactly where it is. Now let's see if he can get this 1 versus 4. Soulmate is still alive. Just wrong, but Breaker just pre-fires Pokemon. Takes him down. He has full health, but now gets tagged down to 76 HP. He can actually make this happen for his team. He has all the time that he needs. 55 seconds remaining. And he has an AK with himself, a Molotov, a flash. Just trying to have a look at the pushes coming in from Team Portal Esports. But again, these are the grand finals. You just don't push like that, especially if you're on the CT side. Now Breaker is going to be coming in from A main. Let's see if he can get this kill onto AZI. This is the kill that they need, but AZI takes him down, and Team Portal Esports will get the first round on board, their first buy round, and they get that round for themselves. Just look at that play again from Soulmate, going aggressive towards A main. He spread it down, even though he was half flash over there. Took down KitKat and Kazoo, both of them. Now another force buy round coming in from Team Nasr. 2 CZs, 2 AKs and a UMP onto Kazoo. Shooter going aggressive towards mid. He hasn't spotted any player as of yet. He has an AUG with him. Pokemon with his MP9. He can get a few kills over here. Takes down Kazoo. Now it's all onto his movement. He's not gonna get more than one though. Gets taken down by KitKat. KitKat has spotted a player towards CT. And look at that spray from Soulmate. Tags down Havoc and Tic Tac, both of them to 5 and 24 HP. Breaker gets tagged down to 54. Now they need to retake the side, even though they have the bomb plant for themselves, which means they can go for a decent buy in the next one as well. I mean, I wouldn't say decent, but still they can get AKs. Hopefully half armor, but now they do have defuse kits with them as well. Team Portal Esports, they're gonna smoke off 3 players from the T side. Breaker's gonna spray it off. He's not gonna find anyone though. Havoc does get second on the shooter. He's gonna get a second kill onto Soulmate. 1 versus 2 for AZI. It's not looking good for them. And Nami gets the 1 tap onto AZI. What was that shot from him? In Nasr Esports, a 3rd round, which was definitely, I was not expecting this round for them. But look at that play again from Havoc with his CZ. So perfect. Gets the 1 tap onto shooter and then another tap onto Soulmate. Then that last tap from Nami onto AZI. Just telling everyone how skillful he is. I mean, there is no MVP award right now in this tournament, but if there was, it should have been definitely Nami. The way he plays, especially with his AWP and his AK as well, is just so perfect. Now gonna be peeking in, connected with his AK, gets the kill on the shooter. He's gonna get the second kill on the Pokemon as well. That was definitely what I was talking about, even though it was an equal round, but still. AZI has spotted Kazoo, gets the kill onto him, making it a 4 versus 3 now. Trans does get a kill onto Havoc, giving him a taste of his own medicine. Soulmate takes down Breaker. Now it is a 3 versus 2 in favor of the CT side. Nami, he is still alive, and this all can change backwards now. Nami and KitKat getting both of those kills. AZI is again left alone in a 1 versus 2 with his deagle. Let's see if he can make a play over here. Gets the 1 tap onto KitKat, and now he's left against Nami. Eight kills for him currently. He knows exactly where he's going to be coming up from and takes him down. 9 kills for him this time. 4 kills in the round. I think it was an ace, I'm not sure, but those 2 kills towards mid again. The first kill onto shooter and then taking down, I think it was Pokemon actually, yep. Four M4 this time from the CT side. Shooter is gonna get an op for himself. An op onto KitKat. Nami is actually gonna be sticking with his AK. I mean, I would know why, because again, he needs an AK for himself right now. He's gonna get the op now. Let's see what will Team Nasr do in this one. 3 players playing towards B, 1 towards mid and 1 towards A. So 1 player is playing towards jungle right now, so technically we have 2 players towards A for Team Portal Esports. And I think there should be an A execute now coming in from Team Nasr. 55 seconds remaining. KitKat will be the first one to enter the side. Pokemon heading towards B shot. Just trying to have a look at the push coming in from Team Nasr. Trans is gonna Molotov that spot at just the right time. Will buy him some time. And look at Nami actually playing towards mid, just alone with his op. He's just so confident. Doesn't even need a player for himself. Now Team Nasr, they're gonna be... Oh, actually, Breaker has pushed him from connector. Nami does actually has Breaker with him to cover him up. Breaker take down Soulmate, but Pokemon gets the one tap with his M4 onto Nami. Their offer has been dropped. Gets another kill onto KitKat. Now this was the play they were looking for, Team Portal Esports. Breaker knows exactly where Pokemon is, and he's going to be looking to trade him down. Takes down Pokemon, making it a 3 versus 3 now. Breaker is tagged down to 10 HP. He's going to get the op for himself, and the bomb is planted in their favor now, Team Nasr Esports. Trans spots the play towards Tetris. Not going to get the kill though. A 3 versus 3. Breaker just playing towards mid. Havoc gets a kill on to Trans, and he's actually playing towards Palace right now. Gets the second kill on to Zadai. Team Nasr, they're just looking like they're in a hurry right now. 5 rounds for them. Getting all of these rounds so easily. They're just making it look easy at this point. And double op setup now coming in from Team Nasr Esports on the T side, not even on the CTs. And Team Portal, they will go eco in this one. A few Eagle and CZ with them. Let's see if they can actually get this round for them. If they can, that will be really advantages for them. I thought he was gonna get that shot on Breaker, but again, Breaker, he has an op with him. A full advantage. He's gonna be peeking in B shot. There's still a player towards B shot from the city side. He has spotted another player. Takes down Shooter. Spots Pokemon as well, I think, who's playing towards B shot currently. Kazoo takes on Pokemon, making it a 5 versus 2 now. Trans and Soulmate again. It is going to be an easy round again for Team Nasr Esports. They will get the 6th round on board for them as well. But there's just no gunpowder on the CT side currently, and they are looking for some exit frags at the moment because the bomb will get planted towards B now. Again, I wouldn't blame Team Portal Esports because of that dominance from Team Nasr, because Team Nasr Esports, they are actually the best team, the #1 team from Middle East. And they are just showing it right now. 16-5 on Nuke. The second map is Mirage, which is Team Portal Esports pick, and it doesn't look like it though, because again, Team Nasr Esports, they are just so dominant right now. They're gonna get the 6th round for themselves. And Soulmate again with the CZ is gonna be looking for some exit frags, but the bomb will go boom, and 6 rounds for Team Nasr. Transi does get a kill on Kazoo in the end. Now another full buy from Team Portal Esports. A double op setup this time, and Pokemon is going to be the 1-2 op. I was definitely surprised when he started opping. But, I mean, we did saw him go for some op plays in his last match, and he was definitely not bad. And that nade almost took down KitKat. KitKat is left with 1 HP, and it is going to be a B push now coming in from Team Nasr Esports, and Kazoo is going to be spotting. Takes him down, almost getting a second kill, but Soulmate gets the trick on to Kazoo, making it a 3 versus 3. Nami gets a kill on to Soulmate. Havoc takes down Pokemon, and now a 2 versus 3 this time in favor of Team Nasr. They get the side control for them, and the bomb has been planted towards B. What a play from Team Nasr. Those trade kills are just so perfect from them. Shooter and Trans, they're the ones who will need to retake this one now. 3 versus 2, not an impossible one. Trans takes down Nami, who was definitely the most deadliest player right now for Nasr. Breaker does take down Trans, and he knows exactly where Shooter is. Takes him down as well. Continuing his spray, Team Nasr Esports are now leading by 6 rounds. They can go for another buy in this round as well. Team Portal Esports, we have 2 UMPs, 2 M4s, and an op onto shooter. France does get second on to KitKat though, making it a 4 versus 5. They will get the early advantage this time. Team Portal Esports, again, they are on the CT side. They need every single round after this one. They need to close the first half in their favor from 8 to 7. But again, it looks a bit hard considering the players coming in from Team Nasr Esports, especially individually as well. I mean, these players are just so skillful, all of them. Havoc, Nami, KitKat. We haven't seen Kazoo going for a lot of star plays, but again, I think he doesn't need to because his teammates got him covered. 10 kills for Nami right now. 8 for Breaker. Team Nasr Esports, they are not... Actually, they're just... I wouldn't say confused, definitely, because they know what they're doing. Now Havoc going in towards mid. They're not gonna find anyone as of yet. Trans playing in from Honor Palace with his UMP. If they do decide to go towards connector, Trans will be in trouble. But Team Nasr Esports, they're gonna go towards B this time. 2 players will come in from B short and 2 players from apps. Now Pokemon, he is playing towards B. 3 players towards B actually for Team Portal. They can actually get this one for themselves. Ezadai is in a good position. If he peeks right now, he will get both of those kills. That is just perfect from Ezadai, but he will get taken down by Havoc right away. Havoc in a 1 versus 2. He is left with 29 HP. This should be around 14 Portal Esports. This time Ezadai did everything that he could over there. Played it so perfectly. Got 2 kills for himself. Now Havoc, he knows he is left with only 29 HP, so he needs to catch them off guard. Team Portal Esports. But Trans is not going to let that happen this time, and Team Portal Esports, they will get the defuse quite easily over there. Good kills from Ezadai. Again, we can have a look at that play again from him. Going towards apps. Peaked just at the right time. Took down Breaker and Nami. Definitely the most deadly players right now for Team Nasr. Our second round comes up in favor of Team Portal Esports. Another buy for Team Nasr. Pokemon is open towards B. Get the first shot landed onto Kazoo. Get the advantage, but Nami equalizes that advantage by getting a kill onto shooter. I have no idea how he got that kill, but I mean, it's Nami we're talking about, so we shouldn't be surprised. 12 kills for him currently. A 4 versus 4, 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining. Pokemon has rotated towards jungle. There's a player towards connector who can get this kill on a Pokemon quite easily if he knows exactly where he is. Now it is going to be a B push, as it looks like, coming in from Team Nasr. And I think the only player towards B currently is actually Ezadai again. And Havoc plays it so perfectly with his movement. Takes down Ezadai with his UMP. KitKat coming in from connector. Lurk is going to work this up now. KitKat gets another kill on his soulmate now, making it a 3 versus 2. Pokemon and Trans, they need to retake this one. They need, again, as I said, every single round after this one, they need to close the first half in their favor. 8 to 7. Nami has his op with him. He hasn't spotted Pokemon peeking in from market though. Breaker knows exactly where he is. Takes him down, making it a 1 versus 3 for Trans. And I think Trans should go for the save in this one. Does get second on to Breaker, but he's left with 11 HP, so he will go for the save, which means this will be another round for Team Nasr. 8 rounds will come up now in their favor.
Terrorists win.
8-2 is the scoreline. Nasr Esports leading by 6 rounds currently. Again, if Team Nasr Esports wins this map, they will win the grand finals of Pakistan versus UAE series. Brought to you by IGN Gaming, sponsored by Zoe, a brand by BenQ, and in partnership with Faceit. Nami gets an opening kill on Trans again, and he is just so perfect. What an opera he is. can be as aggressive as you want him to be, as passive as you want him to be. Havoc again gets a kill onto Soulmate. Kazoo takes down Pokemon, making it a 2 versus 5 this time. Breaker is left with 10 HP though, but Kazoo coming in from Connector takes down Shooter, and Izara is the last player alive for Team Portal Esports. Definitely cannot do anything at this point. It is going to be another round now for Team Nasr, which will make it a 9-2 in their favor. And KitKat finishing things off by getting a kill onto Izara. 9 rounds now for Team Nasr, not showing any mercy on Team Portal Esports. The first map was Nuke, which Team Nasr won 16-5, and this one, I hope it's not the same, because again, these are the finals. We want more competitiveness, if that is a word. Six kills for Pokemon. Currently it is an eco round for them, and he has a deagle with him. Gets the one tap onto Breaker now. 4 versus 5. Breaker was definitely not expecting that deadly peak from Pokemon. Kazoo takes down Pokemon, making it a 4 versus 4. Is that I should have been able to get that kill, but Kazoo has something else in mind. Takes him down as well, but he will be left with 14 HP now. 4 versus 3. Soulmate again with his deagle. I think he has no idea that there is a player onto his left towards Connector. And KitKat, it looks like he's a perfect lurker right now. Takes both of them down, but Shooter, he has something. Oh my god, what was that shot? I would love to have another look. Now this is the Shooter that we were missing, but again this is a 2 versus 1. And again Kazoo and Havoc are the players alive, and Kazoo will take down Shooter over there. 10 rounds will come up now in favor of Team Nasr, but again we will have a look at the shots again from Shooter. Got the kill onto KitKat, and then what a flick that was onto Nami. Now we have 3 AUGs on the CT side. Knob onto Shooter again. Trans with his M4. And Izara with his AUG gets 2 kills. Definitely what Team Portal Esports needed currently. Taking down KitKat and Nami. He's gonna go aggressive, but he will actually tag down Kazoo over there, and that nade might just take him down from Pokemon. Good plays from both of the players towards B, and they have the information as well now. This round, they cannot afford to lose this one, Team Portal Esports. Havoc has spotted a player towards Connector. He is not going to go that aggressive though, because there are only 2 players from the T side who are alive currently, Team Portal Esports. Let's see if they can get the first half 10-5. That's the least they could do currently, and then win the first round of the second half. That's what they need. And Trans, he has spotted a Breaker towards Connector. Will tag him down to 80 HP though. Not a considerable amount of damage, knowing the fact that he has an off with him. Havoc will get that boost, but he was definitely not expecting that. Soulmate gets taken down by Havoc. Trans playing towards CT. See if he can deny the plant or not. Pokemon will do that for him. Takes down Breaker, but now Havoc in a 1 versus 2. No time left for the plant. He can get this kill on the Shooter though, but again, not the win. Team Portal Esports will get the 3rd round on board for themselves. They still have a lot of money to go for a decent buy in the next one as well. Team Nasr Esports. Again, I wouldn't blame Team Portal Esports to lose. I mean, Team Nasr Esports, the way they're showing their dominance currently, Team Portal Esports, they are definitely not to blame over here, because again, they are just getting on with these roster changes, bringing in new players, trying to give everyone the opportunity to show themselves on an international level. This is not the best version of Team Portal Esports that you are looking right now. But again, the individual skills of these players are still admirable and considerable. But right now, it is going to be a 4 versus 5. KitKat will get taken down. The advantage is on the CT side, though, the man advantage. And Team Nasr Esports, they are just so scattered right now. One player coming in with the bomb towards A, and he's going to actually rotate back, or not. Havoc, he does get taken on the Soulmate. Shooter getting a trade kill on the Havoc, making it a 4 versus 3 this time. He will recover that AK as well. He has spotted a friend taken down as well, but he will get taken down by Kazoo. 3 versus 2. That rhymed perfectly, but now Kazoo and Breaker, the one who can get this on for them. Trans takes down Kazoo. Breaker, the last player alive. He knows that Trans is playing towards CT, and he will get taken down by Pokemon. Team Portal Esports not giving up that easily. 4 rounds for them. And they need this round as well, Team Portal, and then if they can just get the first round of the second half in their favor, that would be a bonus for them. But now, not the best buy for Team Nasr currently. Nami on a Deagle, a UMP onto KitKat, and a UMP onto Breaker as well. 2 AKs onto Kazoo and Havoc. Kazoo has spotted a player towards CT. That is going to be Trans, who will get taken down by Nami with his Deagle. Pokemon coming in from jungle, gets a kill onto Havoc. He's going to spot another one, takes down Kazoo as well. Now in a 4 versus 3, Shooter takes down Nami. Breaker coming in from Connector. He has spotted Soulmate, takes him down, making it a 3 versus 2 now. Still a double round for Team Nasr. They still have 2 players alive and well with the UMPs to work with. No utility though. Shooter does get second on to Breaker, and now it is going to be a 1 versus 3. KitKat knows exactly where he is, takes him down in a 1 versus 2. He's going to recover that Deagle, but again, is that eye exactly how to peek. And Team Portal Esports, not that bad this time. 5 to 10 in the first half. Just need to win the first round of the second half now, Team Portal Esports. They are on the T side. Let's see what will they go with this time. Now we have 2 players going for full utility on the T side. Now we have heard that Team Portal Esports, they have been practicing on their execution. Let's see what they have been doing now. Soulmate is going to be the first one to peek from Palace. He knows that there's a player towards CT. He's going to go aggressive towards that. They need this pick towards CT, but a perfect execution, I would say. Again, they get the bomb plant without even losing a single player, but same goes for Team Nasr as well. A 5 versus 5 retake we're going to be witnessing, and look at Soulmate getting 2 kills over there. Almost getting the 3rd one as well. Nami takes down Pokemon. Soulmate is just so perfect right now. What a perfect play from Team Portal Esports. Havoc is still alive though in a 1 versus 3 against Soulmate, Shooter, and Trans. And Soulmate, 4K for him in this one. Exactly what his team needed. Just look at that play again. He was the first one to peek from Palace with his Glock. Went towards CT. Then getting both of those kills onto KitKat and Kazoo. He actually got 4 kills in that one. They have a decent buy going on for themselves. Team Nasr Esports, they will go for a full eco in this one. So this should be another round for Team Portal if they don't give up the early picks. But again, that was a perfect execution. The first round of the second half. Soulmate Has the apps angle logged in. He hasn't spotted the player yet. And they're just taking their time, not going for the foolish peeks, because again they might be expecting this a force buy from Team Nasr, which they love to do. So I wouldn't blame this passiveness on Team Portal. They're just doing what they think what needs to be done. They might go for an A push in the end. 40 seconds remaining now. Jungle smoke popping in. Flashes and Havoc. He will get Molotov, but he's gonna get the kill onto his right. Gets traded down by Trans. Good trade from Trans in this one. That's what they need now. Pokemon with his Galil takes down Breaker. Soulmate taking down Nami in a 2 versus 4 now. KitKat and Kazoo. Trans is gonna be spraying it down with his UMP. And Kazoo is left with 1 HP only. Gonna run. I mean, he has nothing to save in this one. So another easy round will come up in favor of the T side. 7-10 will be the scoreline now. And Pokemon should get this kill quite easily onto Kazoo. Team Portal Esports 7-10. Not a bad start for them now in the second half. 2 rounds for them. Should be a full buy round this time coming in from the CT side as well. AUG onto Havoc. Nami with an M4. MP9 onto Kazoo. And another AUG onto Breaker. And KitKat with an M4. Looks like a fast A push now coming in. 14 police for Soulmate is getting the first one to enter side. Takes down Havoc quite easily over there. But Nami spraying it through the smoke, taking down. That was, I mean, I have no idea how to cast this play because that was just so quick. Nami getting 3 kills for himself. Complete shutdown from Team Nasr Esports. Just look at them. Every single player, they're just playing so perfectly from the CT side. Team Portal as well. Not doing that bad for themselves. It's like a mid push now coming in for Team Portal. Shooter has spotted a player towards mid and takes down. It was actually Nami, but he will get a tag onto Shooter. Tags him down to 32 HP and he will get taken down by that nade from Breaker. What a perfect nade that was. KitKat getting down to Pokemon. Using the smoke so perfectly. Breaker has spotted a player towards B shot. He's gonna miss a lot of shots over there, but in the end he does takes down Soulmate. And now in a 2 versus 4, Trans and Izadai versus almost the whole Nasr Esports. Kazoo has gone aggressive towards apps, so they shouldn't care about B just yet. Trans has spotted a player towards CT. I think what happened in the last round was that smoke. That was not a perfect smoke. I think, if I'm not wrong, Pokemon was the one to smoke jungle. And Nami could see perfectly from that smoke because there was a whole 4 feet gap, I guess. He got 2 kills from that. But again, this round, let's see if they can get this one as well. Team Portal 2 versus 4. Trans gets tagged down. He gets taken down actually, and Breaker gets an easy kill on to Azadai. Nasr Esports on 12 rounds now, leading by 5 rounds currently. Now Team Portal, they don't have enough money to go for a full buy in this one. I mean, they will have to go for an eco, which means Team Nasr should get this round as well. They're not even gonna upgrade their pistols. KitKat again. And what was that nade from Breaker, taking down all that? Again, a complete shutdown. 4K from Breaker, a kill from KitKat. 13 kills. I have no idea what happened over there. Now it is gonna be, I mean, I was really surprised why Team Portal Esports are not using their eco rounds, especially, why are they not using their timeouts, especially in the last map as well. I mean, it doesn't hurt to, you know, just try to stop the momentum going on for the winning team. Even if you don't want to discuss your strategies, should go for a timeout again, you know, just try to stop the momentum of the winning team. But again, Nasr Esports, 13 rounds for them, leading by 6 rounds now. Only need 2 more rounds to jump towards the game point. Team Portal, they will go for a full buy in this one. And Izzy from Shooter, 3 AKs, and a Khalil onto AZI. Let's see if this timeout will help out Team Portal Esports. Not much rounds left now for them. Now, so I only need 3 more rounds to get the win for themselves. Again, the grand final of Pakistan versus UAE series, everybody. Nami is the one this time hopping, and he has spotted player towards B. Let's see if he's gonna peek this one. This is gonna be a fast B push coming in for Team Portal Esports. Nami gets tagged down to 66 HP. Kazoo does get second onto Soulmate, but Pokemon gets the trade. Look at the shot from Nami inside smoke, and no scope landing in onto Pokemon, making it a 4 versus 3 now. Shooter. They will get the bomb plant for themselves now, Team Portal Esports, but again, look at Havoc having 17 kills. Let's just admire him for that. Nami with his orb gets a kill onto Shooter, and every single player getting their kills. Team Nasr Esports, another easy retake for them. 14-7 will be the score line now. It looks like it might be all over for Team Portal Esports, but again, this is going to be another buy for them. Another chance for them to get this map coming in for themselves. They can get a decent buy in this one as well. Nami just played that so perfectly. Again, if there was an MVP award in this tournament, it would have been Nami. Definitely. KitKat takes it down Shooter, but Pokemon will get that trade kill onto KitKat. Kazoo is tagged down to 72 HP. Pokemon as well getting tagged down to 44 in a 4 versus 4 now. Nami coming in from Nest. Pokemon spots him as well, takes him down. What a perfect peek from Pokemon. A 4 versus 3 man advantage is on the T side. Havoc equalizes that man advantage by taking down Trans, and now Kazoo going aggressive, takes down Azadai. What was that again? This time the man advantage comes up in favor of the CTs. Kazoo has spotted a player towards B shot. What was that peek from his side, even though he was just so low, but he takes down Pokemon. Considering the fact that Pokemon was also really low. Soulmate is the last player alive for Team Portal Esports. And if Team Nasr wins this round, they will jump towards the game point. Soulmate is going to be coming in from Abs. He will get the first kill on Kazoo. Will get tagged down to 73 HP though. In a 1 versus 2, he can get this round for his team. I hope he can, at least. He's going to get the fake bomb plan, but not going to find the he does find the first kill on Baker. Now in a Breaker, now in a 1 versus 1. Let's see if he can get this one as well. But Havoc knew exactly how to peek. He knew exactly where to aim. Gets the pre-fire onto Soulmate, and Team Nasr Esports are now on the game point. If they win this one, they will win this match and get $1,500 for themselves. Last round, Team Portal Esports, 4 AKs on them, a UMP onto Shooter. Azadai does get the first kill onto KitKat though, making it a 4 versus 5. Azadai another kill onto with, oh my god, through the smoke. How did he know that Breaker was over there? Pokemon getting a kill onto Kazoo. It looks like that they just got activated. Team Portal Esports. Nami couldn't just land that flick onto him perfectly, but he will tag him down. Shooter to 16 HP of 2 versus 5. But again, all the players on the T side, they're just so low currently, except Soulmate and Azadai. Azadai is going to get the bomb plant towards B. Team Nasr, let's see if they will go for the retake or they're going to go for the save in this one. The smart decision will be to go for the save, and they are actually going to go for the save. They're going to be looking for some exit frags this time around. And if you guys are still confused about the prize pool, so the winner will get $1,200 for himself, and the runner-up will get $300. So that is how the prize pool, the $1,500 prize pool work. Nami, he will save his op. Team Nasr Esports, they are still on the game point. Havoc does get second on to Pokemon though. Portal Esports, they're gonna win this one as well. 8 rounds for them now. Team Nasr, they can still go for a full buy. Their economy not looking that bad currently. 3 AUGs, an AK onto Havoc and Nami with his op. Rising again, gonna be peeking mid. He's not gonna find anyone as a fed. He currently has 15 kills, which is again not bad. He's playing his game perfectly. I mean, Pokemon is now gonna be peeking from A with his 2 teammates. The bomb as well. Pokemon has spotted a player towards CD. KitKat takes down Sol mid through the smoke. These through the smoke kills are, I mean, really bad. Turning out. Breaker takes down Transazerike. Does get second on to KitKat. Shooter takes down Havoc in a 3 versus 3 now. Pokemon has spotted a player towards CD, but he will get taken down by Kazoo in a 3 versus 1. Now Shooter is all on to him to save this tournament, and Breaker will take him down. Team Nasr Esports are your champion, everybody. Pakistan versus UAE series. Grand finals has been won by Team Nasr Esports. A best of 3 matchup. They will win this 2-0. And what a match this has been. Good try from Team Portal Esports. And again, this is going to be it for the tournament. I would like to thank Zoe for giving us this opportunity and sponsoring this event. They have been taking good interest in Pakistani esports scene, and we really appreciate and look forward for future projects. Face it as well. Thank you so much for giving us the platform to play on with Dubai servers and to host the event without any problems. And especially the admins as well from Face It. They were just so proactive and talking about viewers as well. Again, thank you so much everyone for tuning in to this match. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in to this tournament. From the UAE side and from the Pakistani side, we thank you for tuning in and taking interest. Again, this is gonna be it for this tournament, and we will hopefully see you guys in our future projects. Thank you so much everyone for giving the support you guys gave us, and my name is again Sayyid Ramesh Hussain, and I'm gonna be signing off.